So we have Justine speaking about the whole Caleb breakup stuff, and we also have some pretty bad news for Love Island, South Africa.
It leaves room for all of the pain that I'm trying to
Hey guys, it's Morali. Hopefully you guys are doing well today. Back again with another video. If you haven't subscribed, guys, click that button for daily and consistent content. Head over to my Instagram, my Patreon, and let's get straight into this video. Shout out to the people who were in the live last night. We had an absolute ball. We guys were laughing left, right, center over these edits that we were seeing from Love Island SA. I didn't even expect it.
You can't even hear the guy.
We were just all laughing. So that live was absolutely hilarious. So shout out to the people who, made it. I think the live is still in one of the videos. I've left it up for people to watch. But before we get into that and break that down, we have to talk about Justine's assumption video. Now, obviously, I'm quite late on this, guys. I do apologize. I believe that, she put this out on the 25th of February. Today is 2nd of March. And she talks about her assumptions and she leaves the last one that everybody is waiting for. Are you going to speak up about Caleb or not? What are you going to say? What's going to happen? You can clearly tell that she chokes up about situations like this and she gets very emotional. I don't mean to laugh, but she gets very emotional about situations like this when it comes to something, it really just shows the significance for this person.
It kind of reignites all of that all over again every single time. So I think once I get to a place where I'm genuinely over all of this and I can actually talk about it without it getting me choked up like it is right now, yes, then maybe I will talk about it. I think I'll be in a place where I'll be like, yeah, okay, that's fine, I'll talk. But just right now, y'all, I just can't.
We don't have that relationship with Caleb, or had that relationship, with him. So we probably are lost in translation for why this person is getting emotional. But I think we all need to step back and think that this person was in the relationship. Perhaps a lot did go down. Perhaps there were strong feelings invested, involved, and therefore she obviously just wants to take her time.
I will be honest with you guys. It's not that I'm never going to talk about my breakup, because I think there will come a time where I will be able to. It's just, you guys have to understand, I cannot do it right now. It's hard to talk about it with, people in my life, people close in my life. And
so I guess with that, she's kind of saying, thanks to the people who have stayed with me, even though I haven't given it a review, let's just say, or an explanation, but basically I will be doing it, but just when I'm ready. So that may be either tomorrow, or it may be in the next year. You just don't know, anytime in between or even more. So of course, let her take her time and describe that situation, but you can tell she gets extremely emotional even mentioning it. So she hasn't gotten to a place of, where she's begun some kind of emotional healing from this, because if you can't speak up about a situation without getting very emotional, it means that there is a lot of work to do behind that, and you need to speak about it, process it with your friends and family and a therapist or whoever.
So thank you guys so much for bearing with me. I know that so many of you guys feel like you deserved answers and you wanted details on what happened. So I appreciate those of you who still stuck by me even though you didn't get that. So I love you guys so much. Anyway, so I'm done.
Without being able to speak up about something and getting so emotional about it, it means that there's a lot of work that needs to be done in order for this. So I feel like, nobody is going to be getting an explanation anytime soon, because there's a lot of healing, development, progression and therapy that Justine may have to go through because of the damage that Caleb, I believe, has done allegedly when it comes to this entire matter. And this isn't the first time she's got very emotional. We've seen her get emotional with the situation when she was with why can't I speak today? Wow. When she was with Sally. Sounded like a whole damn snake. I don't know what I was doing. Anyways, when she was with Sally and they were getting emotional. So I don't mean to laugh. Well, sorry, whenever I say she gets emotional, I'm start laughing. I don't mean to laugh. We were talking a couple of days ago, and she wanted me to send her one of my finest compilations of videos for her mother, because of course it was her mum's birthday. And she's like, make a cute video for her. So I thought, how I do those little videos when I'm in different scenes, like I did for Caleb and Gregory. So I did the same thing for her mother, and it was absolutely hilarious. Like, it was just hilarious to And her mother was absolutely shocked and surprised, and she loved it, so that was cute. But yeah, moving on swiftly to Love Island South Africa, it just seems like there's just bad news day after day after day. Number one, they have said that they put up a tweet about, are you ready for the new bombshells? And each one of the 4 pictures are black people. They're obviously trying to rush in the diversity. Somebody else tweeted, apparently, as someone said in the live last night, because we were having a hokey, someone said that apparently the black people that got rejected have suddenly now been accepted, now being brought back into it. So everything that we're thinking about how the producers are messed up about the situation, and their thought process is exactly what must have happened. They must have thought, we want to see white people on the show, we don't want to see black people, we don't think they're more friendly, they weren't thinking for the South Africans. I don't think Love Island's production team in South Africa were thinking for the South Africans. They were thinking, oh, Love Island UK, we want to make it like that, or we want to make it more appealing to them so they can watch it, or Australians or something like this. And the plan just backfired massively because they were so aloof. They don't even know about the damage they were doing, and they don't even know about how damaged they are as individuals and the racism that they hold within themselves. And when you don't know how to fix yourself, how the hell do you expect to fix a show or to address a show about situations like this? I've said this many times. When you have a very racist country, it's going to pour out on their shows from microaggressions to, lack of representation and stuff like this is going to happen. And the bad news that they have received is they have lost one of their major sponsorships. I believe it's Lotto, who provides a lottery for the whole of South Africa. A pretty big sponsorship have put out, not only have they put out a tweet, guys, they've also pinned that tweet to let everybody know that they are proud. They said that, you know what, we are withdrawing our sponsorship. The more sponsorships that get withdrawn from Love Island SA, I'm telling you now, they lose a lot of money, number one. Number two, I guaranteed they're not going to be coming back next year. If they come like this, they will play it much more friendly next year because they're going to understand that the backlash is major. But I genuinely feel that the damage is done. I honestly expected an 80% black cast. That is what I expected. And maybe an Indian or 2 there and 2 white people. That is what I genuinely expected. Maybe another white person here and there during bombshells or whatever. That is what it should have been. And I'm telling you now, if that happened and it banged, people on the timeline, whether it be the US or the UK, would have tuned into this, especially people from the UK would have tuned into this, and it would have caused some kind of conversation. Number one, because it's Love Island and Love Island is our baby. Number two, because, nothing is going on right now. It's COVID, it's lockdowns. No, there's no other reality show in competition, so this would have helped. So I do say Love Island is my baby, and somebody said, don't say your baby, they're racist shows and stuff like this. Love Island is my baby. The amount of stuff that they have provided for me, the people of color that I have supported, the impactful, dramatic moments that were absolutely hilarious. It has been a journey, and I just love the show, and I love defending people of color on the show who I feel are going through different trials and tribulations. However, I do feel like okay, chest. Wow. Not even a warning. I do feel like Love Island SA, just count your tears. Count your tears. Is that even a saying? I don't know. But just count your tears, and you lot are now losing sponsorships left, right, center, and they still haven't addressed the racism stuff. They're not going to address it. Because they're used to not addressing it. And that's why in the country, when stuff like this happens, they're used to putting it under the carpet and address it. But now that we people from the UK are involved and are talking about this, it's not going to rest until we get something going on. And they're really panicking, guys. But we'll see how this goes. Let me know your thoughts are when it comes to this. What are your thoughts? Subscribe to the channel, click that button, and I'll catch you guys soon for another video.